This is what I'm going to be building my PC with. It's a Tough Gaming B550 Plus, and then this XPG GAMX D20, and then this is the Ryzen 5 5600X. And then I'm going with the EVGA 750 GQ for my power supply. And for the graphics card, I'm going to do a 3060 Ti FTW3 Ultra. And then I'm going to be using a Pure Rock 2 from Be Quiet instead of a AIO, just because I wanted it to be a more cleaner case. And in my last build I had an AIO and I didn't generally like it. It was a little too bulky, but let's give this one a shot. Okay, so first off, we're just gonna start building with the motherboard, and yeah, let's get to it. Alright, it's always good practice to use the anti-static bag that comes with the motherboard, and then place that on the bottom. And I'll show you in a bit, but it's makes it easier as well. Okay, so the way I have it is I just put the motherboard on top of the anti-static bag like this. That way it's not rubbing on anything, and you're also not causing any static buildup. So you can either wear one of those like bracelets that negates static buildup, or you could also use gloves, but you don't generally have to use anything special, of course. And then now it's time to put the RAM. I did go with a faster speed, but it is lower clock times. And then I opted out for RGB just because I didn't want too much RGB in this build. Also, it's a very low profile RAM. I'll show you here in a bit. Okay, so here it is. It's got a very glossy finish. And then, in case you're wondering, the clock speed is 18, 22, 22. But let's get to installing it. Alright, and then for installing the RAM, in my case, I'm using dual channel with two RAM sticks. So it's going to be the one in the middle. Just because okay, So for the RAM, I'm going to be installing it on these two channels, so the gray ones. And you can always check with your motherboard's user guide just to see where you need to put yours, because these do run, I believe, in parallel. So you can't mix and match on the DIMM slots, or else you'll have some issues. Alright, for the CPU, this does come with a cooler, a fan cooler, but I'm not going to be using it. And then for the CPU, in AMD's case, you're going to want to line up the triangle to the dot right there. And the triangle is going to be on the motherboard. Okay, so on this motherboard, it's this little triangle right there that you're going to want to line up the dot. Let's see if I can get it to focus. That dot right there. And of course you're going to want to unhinge this first. And once it lines up, the CPU will just fall into place. And then you're going to want to secure it like that. And CPU is good to go. Alright, I think from this point on out, I'm gonna stop commenting and then just kind of go forth and show you more detailed videos of it, just no commenting.